It's time to help a lover out. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more contents. How do you know if you're ready to get engaged? And in a way, that's a good thing. It's a big decision and one that you definitely don't want to take lightly. On the other hand, at some point, there's going to be a leap of faith involved. You can never be 100% sure that you're ready. You can never be absolutely certain the choice is the right one. You just have to make sure that you're ready to try. When it comes to signs that you're ready to get engaged, it might look a little different for everyone. Some people are forward planners and will want someone whose 10-year plan matches theirs. Others won't be sure until they find someone who laughs at the same jokes that they love. Wondering if you're ready to take the next step? Okay, so it's totally normal to feel a little nervous about any big life decision, and getting engaged and getting married certainly fall into that category. So a few nerves and butterflies make total sense, and you shouldn't beat yourself up for them or question whether you're ready. When you can start to imagine your future with someone and it feels natural, and even exciting, that's a really good sign that you're in the right place to take the leap. You're at your most comfortable with them. If you're going to be with someone for the long haul, you better be comfortable. Comfort in a relationship is a complicated thing. For a lot of people, they think of being able to relax and have a night in together, just chilling out in your pajamas while you watch Netflix and eat pizza. And that's definitely important, but being comfortable also means a whole lot more. Comfortable talking about what's bothering you and voicing your own opinions, rather than just deferring to what they want. Being comfortable together covers such a huge range of things, but they're all important. So you want to make sure that you're at your most comfortable, honest self in your relationship, and that your partner is too, before you get engaged. There is no skill that will prepare you for being engaged, and eventually, for being married, better than strong communication. It's not just about being able to talk to each other and feeling like what you're saying is being heard and really taken into consideration, although that's obviously important. The reason communication is so crucial is that it makes everything better. Anything and everything that can happen becomes so much easier if you have strong communication. Life comes at you fast, so being able to communicate should be a prerequisite for any engagement. Speaking of life coming at you, rough spots can make or break a relationship. Whenever I hear a couple brag about how they've never had a fight, I can't help but wince, because what you might think is a sign of true compatibility is usually anything but. Fighting in a relationship actually isn't a bad thing, if you do it in a healthy way. As long as your disagreements are respectful, you can learn a lot about each other when you hit rough spots or have longer patches where you're struggling. Life is always going to happen, things are always going to go wrong. Knowing that you can come through the other side even stronger is crucial if you're going to be spending the rest of your life with someone. Sometimes, other people can see an engagement coming before you do. If people are starting to ask, if everyone thinks it's a done deal, then that can be a sign that you act and seem like a couple who should be engaged. Now, that being said, you don't want to trust everyone. If it's your Aunt Karen who's been divorced 4 times who is saying you should run to the altar, then you might want to take it with a grain of salt. Every relationship is different, but there are some things we all need to have a safe, happy relationship. Make sure that you feel comfortable being yourself, ready to weather the ups and downs, and excited about your future. When in doubt, trust your gut, because, really, you probably already know if you're ready. It's easy to know when your partner does something you don't like. Maybe they don't call you for 2 days or don't help out around the house when you live together. But it's not always easy to speak up and tell your significant other how you're feeling. Trust is foundational in all relationships, but with social media and cell phones, it can become all too easy to snoop. You know each other's love language. Sometimes, it's totally fine to agree to disagree. In healthy relationships, there are at least 5 issues that are no-talkers. They're the issues that you both differ in opinion and perspective on, and that's okay. You encourage each other to go after your goals. You and your partner hold separate interests. Couples who have the greatest love affairs are the ones who are able to maintain their interests, but don't put guilt on their partner for not sharing it with them, she says. Meaning, both of you encourage the other to explore what they love on their own. Howell agrees, adding that while it's easy to adopt your partner's habits and interests, over time becoming over-reliant on each other can breed resentment. In a healthy relationship, both parties discuss and agree upon important subjects that are meaningful to one another, says Howell. She gives the example of budgeting for something big, like a vacation. An unsupportive partner in an unhealthy relationship doesn't honor that goal, but they may sabotage it by trying to get you to splurge on something unnecessary. If you can talk it out with your partner and they acknowledge and understand your boundaries, that's a good sign, notes Howell. However, if your partner repeatedly ignores what you value, including your boundaries, that's concerning, she says. You feel happy and supported. Once the initial elation of a new relationship wears off, check in with yourself. Do you feel happy and supported by your partner? How are your mood and self-esteem? If you feel any strain or lack of support, talk to your significant other. It's the healthy thing to do. On the other hand, strong partnerships protect people when they're in the midst of a crisis, exactly the time they need someone on their side. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment.